people of YouTube, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a video about sociables and how they help me. I thought about making this video for ages, but I actually never did until now, because they've helped me a lot more than other places I've been to in my life. So first of all, what is sociables? Editing Kazzy here. I'm just going to quickly try and explain it in a better way than I did when I originally filmed this. Right, sociables is basically a disability group that helps people with all kinds of disabilities, such as physical disabilities, learning disabilities, autism, you know, all these different kinds of disabilities out there. Basically, a disability social group that helps people enjoy a life of their choice, and yes, that's SociABLES slogan thing, which is true. It's exactly what they do. They help people with life skills, work-based skills, going out places, making friends, you know, just helping with stuff like that that people with disabilities generally need help with. If it wasn't for this sort of social group, we wouldn't have that. We'll probably be stuck at home on our own. So sociables basically gives us the life that, you know, like everybody else sort of has, but we need a hand with it to help us out. Yeah, that's basically what it is, a disability group to help us enjoy life, you know, a life that we wouldn't have otherwise if it wasn't thanks to a social group like this. That's basically what sociables is. Back to the video. And it helped me a lot in my real life, more than my old social group I used to go to, Our Way. They never helped me at all. They used to just let me sit in the corner on my own, well, with my best friend. That was Our Way. They didn't really help me at all to make friends or nothing, whereas sociables had. I'll get into that in a bit. I always struggled with making friends. I grew up with selective mutism, which I have made a video about on the past. I might have unlisted it, or was it still up? Either way, I'll be in the icon, so you can go check that out. But yeah, I grew up with selective mutism, which is an anxiety disorder, which you go mute in specific situations or specific people. I grew up with that, so I struggled with that with a lot of my life. I was super shy, always found it difficult to make friends. School, I found it difficult to talk to people, make friends. I always hung around my old best friend 𝓤𝓸𝓷𝓰𝓼, which we lost contact over the years. Yeah, that's here, 𝓤𝓸𝓷𝓰. Well, I knew her since middle school, and she was exactly like me though, so that's probably. And one day we just clicked, which I did make a video on that once, which is an interesting story of how we were friends, because she was just like me in school. One time in ICT, bam, we were friends. I always, even throughout school, I was in the communication centre for people with autism and all that, and dyslexia, just people with learning disabilities basically. And it was awesome. I loved it in there. I didn't like the main school, but I liked it in there. I found it easier to make friends in there, and that's how I met my friend Hazza. I think what it is, I've always found it easier to get on with people with disabilities, especially autism, because I'm autistic myself, so I get it. I get other autistic people. And when I was really young, I used to go to a social group called Girls Brigade. Oh my god, that was no help whatsoever. That was a place for like neurotypical kids who were religious as well, and I've never been religious. I used to sort of believe in God when I was a kid, and then like prayed to him once, and then he didn't listen to my prayers, so I was like, I don't really believe anymore. And now I'm a completely agnostic / atheist. I do not believe in God whatsoever. You know, you're kind of forced into Christianity when you're grown up. Well, I family ain't religious whatsoever. It's just at school you were kind of forced into it, I guess. We were singing hymns and how God is great. Nowadays I'm like, God don't exist. That's my opinion. If you believe in God, I respect you as long as you don't force it on me. But anyway, that was not the social group for me. I did not really make any friends. I only really went there because my best friend at the time went there, which I lost contact with when I got older, but yeah. I didn't really have much luck making friends in college. And it's crazy though, I've probably got more friends in Discord and whatever from college than I ever had from school. I'm really friends with Hazza from school, really. And Our Way was no help whatsoever. But I'm not going to make a video dissing Our Way, because I don't hate them like I really dislike MenCap. And yeah, they were no help. I had a whole video on that and a whole channel, but I don't focus on it now. I focus on this and sociables channel. And I got, honestly, nothing bad to say about sociables. I struggled to make friends in college, but when I come to think about it, I do have some people from college on my Discord, like Tash, Becky, who else? And somebody on Instagram, but I don't really talk to him that much now since he got hacked on it. I swear he got hacked on Instagram. But before sociables, I never really had many real life friends. I had like one or two. I only went to Our Way because of Hazza, and I only really went to sociables because of Hazza. I wish I knew about sociables sooner, because it helped me way more than I ever would have thought. Thanks to the internet though, I've always sort of had friends on the internet growing up as a teenager, because I didn't have much luck making friends in real life very well. I'm thankful for internet friends. Even though before sociables sociables, I did honestly felt like I had no friends. It used to get me down a lot. I used to be stuck in my bedroom, not this bedroom so much, my old bedroom at my old house. I had family problems and like home problems at my old house. Not so much this house, but my old house was a lot of it. I was not happy back then, and I didn't really realise how unhappy I was until I like started going to sociables, and which was a big step for me. I know many people in real life were surprised I even did YouTube back then because I was very shy. I found it difficult to make friends and talk to people, sort of thing. Like in college, people were surprised. But I'm thankful for YouTube growing up because it's given me the voice that I never had otherwise growing up. Obviously, we have grown up with selective use, so I don't really have a voice. So I'm so thankful for YouTube and social media, especially YouTube more, for giving me that voice that I never had growing up. And sociables has helped me really give me that voice in real life that I never had growing up. When I first joined, I joined because of Hazza. He was basically recommending it to me and I tried it out. I was very nervous at first and I used to hide in the bathroom a lot, and I just used to stick with people I knew like Hazza. And I realised Shannon went there and I was like, I know her from college. And Lost, and I was like, I know her from college. She does the first day, so I kind of stuck with her. And her friend Emily always there since day one as well, and she always used to talk to me even though I found it extremely difficult. Emily's awesome, so is Lost, so is Shannon. A lot of people at sociables are pretty awesome. Yeah, at first it was like a big step because my mom always wanted me to go to a social group, so I tried out our way because of Hazza. It didn't really help me, so I kind of stopped going. I tried sociables out. I wasn't sure about it at first. Like I said, I was very nervous. I never spoke to anybody. I hid in the toilet a lot. And like the sociables staff are like so surprised at how much I've improved since then, because they remember when I was like in 2018, I was like, I used to not do a lot. Well, it's not that I didn't want to. It's like some people are like, you didn't speak, and it's like, wow, it's not because I didn't want to speak. It's I found it difficult. You see, one with my hands. I don't do this in real life, but I do it on YouTube. I don't get it. My mum always wanted me to be in a social group or something, or she wanted to get me a support worker, which she still hasn't got me, but it doesn't matter. She wanted me to go to a social group to make friends and go out and, you know, enjoy a life like people my age was. I think I was at 19 at the time when I first started sociables in 2018. I was like 19, and I'm not a very independent person at all, though COVID has knocked me about because I was getting decent at it, and then COVID's just fucked me over with it, and it's so annoying. Like, it's knocked back my confidence and independence a lot. Lockdown and stuff. Now I do want to try and work on getting better at that again. Those sociables have helped me with independence in many ways though, because there was times when I wouldn't go to the toilet on my own in a public place and all that, and now I would a bit more, just go with a friend, or like if I knew where it was and if it's somewhere I'm familiar with, like a Wetherspoons, and it's a Wetherspoons I go to all the time, and I'd be like, I can go into the toilet. But if it's somewhere I'm not familiar with, it's a bit difficult, but as it used to be. I remember I used to say to staff, can you go to the toilet with me? Not so bad now. I'm a bit more independent than I used to be, but I still have ways to go, definitely. Sociables that helped me mix more than Our Way did. Our Way didn't really, just let me sit in the corner. Sociables helped me mix with people and encouraged me to sit with the others, and you know, the others talked to me and then I slowly talked to them. I wasn't rude anyway, I'll talk if you talk to me, sort of thing. But I found it difficult at first. Remember, I used to sit on my phone a lot as well when I first started, because obviously I didn't have any friends, so I was mostly like probably on Twitter or like chatting to friends on Discord or something. Even though I do sit on my phone, well, not as much, probably not, because I've got friends. Not as bad, I don't sit on my phone 24/7 as much. I try not to as well. Like I said, when I first joined, I stuck with Hazza because he's my best mate, and thanks to him I knew about it, and his mom. His mom used to take me at first, because obviously it's not in my hometown like Our Way was. His mom used to take me for a bit. This is when Hazza still lived with his mom at the time. He don't now, but he did back then. Which is crazy to think about, and now Rich picks me up from sociables, takes me home and picks me up. But Rich lives in the same hometown as me, which I'm not disclosing my hometown because personal reasons. Like I said, I knew Loz and I knew Shannon from college, and they were friends with Hazza. Well, Hazza was friends with Loz, and then Shannon used to be here because she was in Loz's course and Hazza's course. They weren't in my course. I just saw them for break, and then I just made friends with Loz and Shannon. And Shannon used to talk me to death because I was super shy, and but hey, I made friends with her, and I like Shannon. She's lovely, and Loz, I love her. One of my awesome friends at sociables. And in a way, I'm kind of glad I met them at sociables because I never thought to see them again. So it was nice in a way. Sociable staff are amazing though, for helping me mix and join in with activities or getting me do stuff that I might have found difficult at first. So I'm very thankful for that. The staff that were there since day one for me were like Rich, Lee, Darren, Michelle. There's some new staff now that obviously weren't there since day one for me, but those were there since day one, those people, and they're amazing. Honestly, they are. I don't have anything bad to say about them. Oh my god, I remember the first Friday I did. I remember it so well. I was that shy. I come up with Hazza and when his mum took us up. We all listened to music on the TV. This is before they got an Alexa. I still use the TV because I made a SociABLES playlist, so I still use YouTube for music and stuff sometimes. SociABLES playlist that I made for everybody. I love everybody. I love SociABLES, so I'm willing to do that for them. Yeah, we all listened to music, and I remember I put like 𝓤𝓮𝓬𝓱𝓂 and Green Day on. We all took it in turns. We don't seem to do that as much now. It's like before we went out, it was cool. And our first day trip was to 𝓤𝓸𝓷𝓰, which reminded me of an hour trip where we did swimming, I think, in 𝓤𝓸𝓷𝓰. And then we went to 𝓤𝓮𝓬𝓱𝓂. And god, I was hiding like crazy. I found it so awkward. I was nervous for a start. I didn't know anybody except Hazza and Shannon. Yeah, so I used to hide a lot in 𝓤𝓮𝓬𝓱𝓂, and Rich used to keep asking if I was alright. I was nervous. I was hiding. I didn't know anybody, so I kept hiding. It's crazy to think about though. I knew Rich before any of them because I remember I went to where Hazza does his volunteering with his trains with my parents, and that's when I met Rich before any of the staff. I didn't really know him at the time, but now I do. And I'm like thinking, and now it's like crazy. I knew Rich before any of the staff at SociABLES. And he's the one I got closest to probably first out of all of them. And Sharon as well. It took me a bit of time to get close to some of the other staff. But now I'm like pretty much quite close to a lot of them, to be fair. I remember at lunchtime, I sat next to Hazza and I think Rich was with us on the table. And Jack come and sit next to us as well because Rich encouraged it. And Jack was like me, he's very shy at first, and it took me a while to become friends with him, but now he's one of my awesome friends, you know. He's awesome. I remember I started Thursdays as well, and I realised Loz does Thursdays. I was like, Loz, I know you from college. And so I stuck with Loz. Then Emily started being my friend because she was there since day one. Emily, she's awesome. I don't know if I can show pictures of her. I don't know if I'm allowed to on this channel, so I'm not gonna. On the SociABLES channel, I know I'm allowed to, so it's fine. This channel, I get a bit wary of that, and obviously I have to be if I help with social media SociABLES now, which is fine because I'm very cautious about that kind of stuff. It's nice to think that like Emily and Loz and all that have been there since day one, and another person, well, called, I don't know, am I allowed to say names on here? I don't know if I am or not. We had like a meeting thing with Sharon and Hazza's mom. This other girl was there. I think it was on a Tuesday. I don't do Tuesdays, by the way. She was alright. I remember talking about my music taste, saying I like Slipknot and that. You know, I actually don't listen to Slipknot very much these days. And she was like, oh, I don't like heavy metal, which is fine in like a joking way. But she was like, oh no. But yeah, she was there since day one. She's alright. She's hilarious. Like most people at SociABLES are. Like, SociABLES has helped me through so much though. Because when I was at my old house and I lived with my dad, I was going through a lot. I didn't you guys know because I did open up about it, but I had to take the video down in the end because obviously I could have got into trouble for like putting that up on YouTube. I didn't know. Nobody knew. Back in like 2020, oh god, that was my worst year of my life. Jeez. And even 2019 and that, I was going through a load of shit. They helped me a lot, and I could always talk to them if I needed somebody to talk to, so it was always good, and they helped me as best as they could. And when like, I think it's 2019 or 2020, when life got too much for me, Sharon offered me to stay up on top at hers for a bit when I couldn't cope at home, even during COVID. And I probably shouldn't have, but I couldn't cope at home. My home life in 2020 was awful, which I don't really want to get into that too much here. And then lockdown in 2020, honestly, it was pretty shit when I look back at it. It really was. Some days were alright, but a lot of the time, it's really shit. When I miss SociABLES like crazy. I went to SociABLES to get my mind off stuff at home a lot of the time back then. My way to get away from my home life and be happy for a bit. That's what it was like back then. Because I dealt with like parents arguing all the time. Never fun. I'm so glad I don't put all that shit now. If I did, I'll be like, I'm moving out. Like, I can't. I thought about moving out many times back then. Luckily, this house is, my dad don't live in this house. My mum does, but I'm glad my mum made that decision for herself. And I said, yeah, I'm going with you. And I'm staying here. I said to my mum, I'm not going back to dad. I just can't live with my dad. Like, I'm on good terms with him, but like, I couldn't go back to living like that because I was not happy. I refused to go back to that. I remember I like used the internet a lot for the distraction, and like YouTube for distraction and all this stuff, and going to SociABLES, which helped me a lot in the long run. And YouTube probably did. SociABLES helped me as best as they could, really. Like, I stopped at Sharon's a few times when I couldn't cope at home, which I was very thankful for, and I'm still very thankful for. I don't need to as much now because I've got a happier home life now, like way happier compared to back then. Oh my god, I've always been closer to my mom. At least I've got a better home life now here. That's good. They helped me, and even like Lee from SociABLES, he's one of the best staff as well. He even offered, which I thought was nice of him, I didn't ask him, to help me move out, and he did. Even on Christmas Eve, he did. Yeah, I was very thankful of that. They helped me in the best ways they could. Yeah, it took me a while to get close to Lee and some of the staff. I don't know why, but I always found him hilarious though, because these are the most hilarious staff member. Him and Rich are like so hilarious, especially together. It's like, oh my god, you're having a bad day, they always make your day, honestly. Like Lee can always make your day if you're having a shitty day. Nowadays, like, I've come out my shell a lot since I first started, and it's thanks to the sociable staff and even the people that go there, my friends that I made friends with, that have helped me. And thanks to Sharon for helping me try new foods, because I was a very fussy eater. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but I can be still fussy, let's be real. I ain't gonna even lie that. But yeah, she helped me try a lot of new foods that I thought I'd never like. Like, one of them is hummus, and I fucking love hummus now. I buy hummus every week. If it wasn't for Sharon, I probably wouldn't even like try hummus. I love it. Even the sociable staff said it's nice and fully being myself now. Took me ages. I might still be shy in new situations and new people, but it's like I finally found where I finally belong. School, I never really fitted in very well. College, I didn't really fit in at all. I can't remember bachelor's low, really. Sociables is finally a place where I fit in, and it's amazing. I have friends there. I never thought I'd make friends, but I have. And I'm not the shy girl I was growing up. I'm not so much now. At sociables, I'm not. And I never thought I'd be that, and I am. So thank you, sociable staff and my friends at sociables. And I'm gonna finish filming this on my webcam because my camera battery's still charging, and I want to get this video done. I just went to do some chores and back again, and I don't want to film this on another day because I might completely forget. So that explains the quality change. Yeah, sociables basically helped me come out my shell a lot, because coming from like a really shy person to where I am now, I've come a long way, definitely. So even staff see that in me. If you see me at sociables, well, you probably know from like sociables vlogs, and if you remember my old vlogs, I never really talk much in my vlogs. Talk more in my vlogs in public now. And even with sociables I do that, but because I'm comfortable and I can. Never used to be able to though, but I can now. I thought I'd always be like this person who suffered with selective autism and shyness. I always thought I always will be the quiet girl, but on the internet I was always different. On the internet, people probably thought I seemed so bubbly and like on Twitter and all that, I'm like, yo, Steve. I don't know, I tweet the most random shit ever. I even still do in 2022. That's just how I am. I tweet whatever I want to tweet. I don't care. And yes, I'm back on Twitter now, so you guys should go follow me on there. Anyway, this isn't about Twitter. Yeah, people might be surprised because I might see more on the internet. It's like people in college were surprised and I was like this really shy person. You know that movie called Radio Rebel where this girl was like so shy but nobody knew she did a radio station? That was kind of like me, but with like YouTube and stuff. I loved that movie for a long time because I could relate to it. But yeah, if you've ever seen it, like, let me know. That is basically like me. I'm like this shy person, and then all sociables has helped me not be that so much. Though I probably would be a shy person if I didn't know you very well, and I still am shy. I still can be around new people and new situations. Like if I went to a new job or something, say I started a job, I don't know, working in an office, which I probably would never because you'd have to answer the phone, so that puts me off. I don't like phone calls, I hate them. Even still to this day, I just don't do phone calls. I've come a long way basically, and I never thought I'd have this place where I can truly be myself and where I fit in, and sociables is where I fit in, and I never really fit in anywhere else. Our way, I never really fit in. MenCap, I definitely didn't fit in. I remember I made this one friend at MenCap and then she kind of like bitched about, I don't know, I don't really want to go into it. I might have got into it in the MenCap video, but I ain't going into it now because this isn't about MenCap, it's about sociables. And my amazing friends at sociables are Michaela, Emily, Lars, Shannon, Hazo, well, he's my friend from school, but you know, I see him at sociables. Tom, Jacko, Daddy Boy, he's awesome, Meggie Moo. There might be more people I'm missing out. If I'm missing you out, I'm sorry, but pretty much almost everybody there's awesome. But yeah, staff are great because they've helped me a lot. They even still help me today, like when I need a hand at sociables or whatever, but you know, that's what they're there for. And if they can help somebody like me, you know, I'd recommend it, or recommend a social group. Well, it's hit or miss with social groups. I had to find the right one, the disability social group, because as you know, I'm autistic. I struggle with communication and things a lot of the time and making friends, so in the real world I probably wouldn't be able to make friends. So even still to this day, I find it so much easier to make friends online, but unless it's sociables. But I do find it easy to make friends with people with disabilities, and especially autism, because I can relate. Probably all my friends, not all my friends, a lot of my friends have autism. That's why I get on with them so well, because yeah, you know that AGM, actually you won't know, annual general meeting, I think it stands for. You won't know what it is, but it's on the sociables YouTube. I'll put it in there. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't film this bit, but Sharon, the boss of sociables, basically used me as an example. It was so awkward, but I don't mind. It's a good idea how sociables help people and stuff. I come from this like shy person, never really spoke to anybody, and now I'm just like talk to everybody. I'm mixed with everybody. I have have loads of friends there. And I couldn't quit the place because I'm worried I'll go back to how I was, and I don't want that. So Darren mentioned that, and I didn't mind. I didn't film it. I kind of wish I had now, but it don't matter. It shows how helpful SociABLES is, and it's the best social group ever. It's better than Girls Brigade, it's better than Our Way, better than MenCap. Even though MenCap was more like it wasn't really that. But. So yeah, thanks SociABLES for helping me find my voice and helping me open up and come out my shell a lot. And that's thanks to the amazing staff, really, because the staff at SociABLES are honestly lovely. I know there's some staff that some people are not keen on, and not saying names or whatever, but like they're there to do their job. They're there to help you at the end of the day, and like they all have different personalities, but they're all amazing and they're all hilarious, and they're all like to have a chat with you. And that's what I love about SociABLES as well, because like at Our Way, I felt like you couldn't really talk to the staff. It was like, and I felt like they wasn't that helpful. Whereas like SociABLES, even if all you want is like a chat, you can chat to the staff about anything, and they'll like try and help or just like listen to you or whatever. Or if you just want to chat in general about, I don't know, anything, they're happy to do that. Like you do pick up, so they chat to you. Like when Rich picks me up, he chats to me, or if Lee picks me up, we have a chat about, I don't know, anything really. You know, he might be like, hey, how are you? And then we talk about whatever. But you know, SociABLES honestly has the most amazing staff, and the staff at Girls Brigade was alright. Like I got on with them, but I don't think they like the fact I didn't like going to church and stuff like that. SociABLES is also a non-religious social group. I think there's only like one person there that's religious, and he's one of my friends, and I respect that. I ain't bothered by it. It's like, don't bother me. But I don't mind if people are religious, as long as it ain't forced on me, or you know, as long as you ain't got your homophobic beliefs and all that, then I'm fine with it. Like you could just have a chat and even a laugh with the staff, and the staff are better than Our Way staff, put it that way, and they're more understanding as well. I remember like at Our Way, the owner of Our Way thought she knew me, but she really didn't. She said, oh, you'd like this, like the sunball and all that, and I tried it and I didn't like it. So staff at SociABLES know me more. They say something that I might like, that I might actually like, not suggest something like something ball saying I'd like it and I actually didn't really like it. That's when I first met Isabel, and I didn't realise. Yeah, a lot of people who went SociABLES used to go to Our Way, but they don't anymore because they had a bad experience with it all. I think there's only 2 people there that liked it. My friend Tom still goes there, which is up to him, as long as he's happy. I know, it's up to him, innit? Danny Boy liked it, but many people had a bad experience with Our Way. I mean, I don't hate Our Way, like it depends what I guess what you need help with and stuff, innit? Like SociABLES has definitely helped me a lot, and I'm very thankful. I wish I knew about SociABLES sooner, because it would have helped me a lot in my real life when I was younger. Probably would have helped me get out the shell more of it. My best friend at SociABLES is definitely Michaela. Like it took me a while to come close to her. She always used to talk to me when I got picked up and stuff, because she lived in the same hometown as me. Well, I wasn't really much friends at first, until the day we went to Telford and we just chilled on the garden for a long ass time. We just become really good friends, and that's it. That's our friendship basically started from there, and now we're best friends. Kara is awesome. Well, Fridays used to be the going out day, so it was like help me get out the house. Well, SociABLES did in general, because like I said, my independence is shit. I didn't really have many friends, and my independence was like, I wasn't the most independent person ever. Like the most independent thing I did, I would meet up with my friend Hazza and that kind of stuff, but like Fridays are the best day of the week at SociABLES. I fucking love Fridays. And the overnighters are great, which I'm glad, because otherwise I wouldn't have like vacations and stuff, because due to family and money issues, I don't really have proper vacations anymore. I used to have like go to Spain for 2 weeks with my dad, but my mum and dad and my brother, but due to personal reasons, family issues and money issues is why we don't. So yeah, fun times. Not really isn't, but SociABLES, honest to God, is like a second family to me. My family is my family, but like SociABLES is definitely like a family to me. So I don't know, it just really is like that. It's like a great place to be. I love it. And because I love SociABLES that much, I do the SociABLES YouTube channel, and that's why I do it, because I love SociABLES and I don't really have anything bad to say. And if I have anything to say, I'll tell the staff. I ain't gonna like put it on the internet sort of thing, unless I really had like a terrible experience with it, which I don't. So positive video. My MenCap. Oh god. Oh yeah, we're not in this video, but MenCap suck channel. But I'm not wasting my energy on MenCap anymore, because that was years ago. I focused my energy on SociABLES, and that's why I do the SociABLES YouTube channel, because they've helped me a lot. They deserve it. They deserve the hand with it, and I'm happy to help. I'm happy to film. I'm happy to edit videos and stuff for it. And yeah, they pay me for it, which is like amazing, because it's like a job, which is something else I've always wanted as a job. And that's kind of why I went to MenCap in the first place, to try and get work, but it didn't really work out for me. I had work experience, but that's about it. It didn't really work out for me at all. My work experience in the library, I didn't like it. And I do Monday, which is work day for me, which I help with the cooking. I don't do Tuesday, I don't do Wednesday. So I used to do Wednesdays, but I decided I didn't want to do Wednesdays anymore. anymore for many reasons. But I do Thursdays, which I do prefer. I did do Thursdays originally when I first started, so I'm glad I do them again now, because when I come to think about it, more of my friends do a Thursday than a Wednesday. Fridays are the best day of the week. Going out every Friday, now it's every other Friday due to probably budgeting reasons, which is fair enough. Sometimes I do like a chilling day though, so nowadays I do prefer that. I'm fine with it. And I like my bubble I'm in with rich crumpet and with my friends. I prefer it because it's smaller bubble as well. I didn't like the massive bubble really. I love sociables and I couldn't quit the place now because I've been there. So, well, I've been there since 2018, February 2018, and it's helped me a lot. I couldn't quit sociables because I do worry if I go back to how I used to be, and I don't want that. I don't want to go back to that because I wasn't happy. When I come to think about it, I wasn't happy back then. Whereas nowadays I'm a lot more happier thanks to sociables. But you know, I'm a lot more happier than I was before I joined sociables. I'm happy because I never thought I'd fit in anywhere in real life. So everyone at sociables is like weird in a good way, and so am I, and I just fit right in perfectly. So it's great. It's a great place to go, and the staff are amazing. Like I said, I think I'll end this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks sociables for everything. I will be continue going to that place in the future. Thanks to all this, it's helped me a lot. I'm willing to give back and do the sociables YouTube. I'm willing to do that because I love you guys like a family. Like, honest to God, I do. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I really don't. I don't know what I'd do without sociables. If it wasn't for sociables, I'd probably be stuck in here on my PC 24/7 on my laptop like I used to be. That was me before sociables. In my old bedroom, I'm always on that PC there because I had nothing else to do and talking to my friends and doing YouTube. Speaking of which, I do need to edit videos, which I edit on my laptop these days. Look how cute my hard drive is. It's got a cute cat sticker on it. It's like caramel. It's where I put it on. Anyway, I even help with the sociables Instagram. I do post on there. What I have access to and what I do is I do the sociables YouTube channel, the sociables Instagram, but I don't have access to the sociables Facebook. So I know many people are confused by that, but I don't have access to that. I don't have Facebook. A lot of my internet friends want to go to sociables, which is awesome, but a lot of my internet friends live like 2 hours plus away or longer. Some American. Like my friend Banda wanted to come and I'm like, it's too far for you, mate. Be nice though, but too far for you. I don't know what more to say. I've said what I gotta say, and I love you guys at sociables. I really do. I'm gonna end this video here, so I really hope you enjoyed it. I want a bubble tea. I'm gonna have a bubble tea in a minute, I think. Top leader. I'm gonna go now, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Bye guys.